Hey Libras, I'm going to do your eclipse reading. I'm going to try not to keep these too long this time. How have y'all been? How did the last eclipse treat you guys? And please guys, if you can remember to like, comment, or subscribe. I am new and it really helps me get more views. And I appreciate so much those of you who have. I really do. You don't believe how many views you get per anyone who actually, responds to the videos unless you say something. I used to know when people would say something about it, and I realize that sometimes I forget too, and I'm like, oops. Okay, let's see. Oh. Well. So it looks like during this last eclipse, you might have kind of gotten, I think I said this for Aquarius, maybe. It looks like you might be a little bit tapped out. You got the Ace of Cups reversed. Pretty sure that all of this weather has kind of gotten you emotionally dull and drained and just no more overflow left, right? Just done. And the current energy is you pretty much walking away from something or someone walking away from you. This is a card of like ending things, divorce, giving up, walking away. Not really happy energy, is it? And the outcome, this is going to be for the eclipse itself. This energy is this. So it looks to me like you've been pretty defensive, perhaps, or I should say, you will be, But this is nice. This is the overall energy for the eclipse. I think that maybe even if you've been a little bit defensive, or you will be, or say, you have in the past and you kind of feel it brewing and you're thinking about being defensive over this situation during the eclipse, I feel like you're going to handle it better than you thought you would. Because if this is the overall energy, you kind of have an idea that there is so much nourishment and support around you. Spirit, universe, God, your ancestors, angels, everything in this world is supporting you if your heart is open to receive it. And I think you know that. I think that you might have to defend your values, and you might have to protect what you hold dear and what is loyal to you. But I don't think that you are going to be as negative about it as some other people. I do encourage you guys to, check your transit. See what might be affecting you, what houses might be affecting you, and what planets relate to that, Because this eclipse is going to affect people in so many different ways. There's a really strong T-square to a Scorpio stellium. It's really, really heavy energy. Yeah. I think if you really focus, you're going to get through this. And you know what? It's going to help you grow tremendously. Because if you think about it, Libra energy really doesn't like confrontation. It doesn't like arguing, fighting. It doesn't like, deep conflict or really intense ramming and butting of the heads. But with this deep, deep Scorpio energy, you're going to have to face some things that you haven't really, been able to face in the past. You probably, when things get hard, sometimes Libra energy has a tendency to just run dry. You just run out of feelings. It's like you can only cry so much before you're just kind of like toast. It's just, you're done. Like literally like a piece of bread that was toasted and it's dry and it's just like done. I have a Libra stellium, so I can feel it, and with all of these cups poured out and empty, again, it reiterates just being done. No more overflow left, right? And when you feel like that, and then there's this heavy scorpionic energy during this Taurus eclipse, you got to remember Taurus is ruled by Venus. So I'm sure you can feel that, right? you are too. So this is going to be intense emotionally. It might actually bring that water back in for you with this Scorpio T-square. Bring that feeling and emotion back for you, and you can remold it the way that you want, which is actually good, right? I think you have some reasons to celebrate, and I think you have some things you can be working really hard towards. Yes, you've had some people to contend with, but and you may even get a love offer. Because I'm looking at this and it's like, I think you've had some reasons to celebrate with your family. Because, even though this energy is really, really heavy, we're getting near the holidays. You're looking forward to seeing the ones you love. And if you really keep that focus on what you really want and desire, you're going to get through this just fine. And I'm pretty sure you have been working pretty dang hard, haven't you? Probably to the bone. The thing is you do have someone or something or some group of people in your life that you've been having to contend with. It could be something as simple as, say, student loans. Having difficulty trying to maybe get your student loan forgiveness. It can be something along the lines of arguing with someone and you can't see what's going on. You feel like you're kind of like got blinders on, but not by your own choice. It's almost like someone put them on you and you feel like people are moving around behind the scenes and it doesn't feel very fair, and see, I think, I think you've been dealing with probably someone who's grumpy, moody, in some masculine energy. It doesn't have to be, but I think that it is probably, could be an ex, could be a baby daddy, baby mama, someone who's just giving you a lot of grief. They love to ruin the holiday season, don't they? But I do see this. This is someone bringing in a new offer, a new message of love and hope. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Would be really nice. You probably need that refreshment. Definitely don't harden your heart. You may be kind of dried up emotionally from all that you've been through, but let this eclipse transform you so that you can be tender again. So if someone brings you an offer of love, you can receive it wholeheartedly, because when you have a warm offer of love, Libras can warm up so fast. You can be so generous and kind and loving, and I think it just takes I got chills. It just takes the right person to bring that life back into you, to breathe the life back into your heart. Nine of Swords. Oh, Five of Swords. Gosh, you have been dealing with some crap, and that Judgment reversed. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Oh, yeah. I think this is just reiterating this. Like, it's like, I know I'm getting clarifiers. I'm like, do we really need to clarify this anymore? But I know that sometimes the spirit can show me what you're going through so I can relate to you more and help you more. Because, this has not been a little pain. For some of you, this is extreme, extreme heartache. I mean, like when I said like you were tapped out, this is because you've probably been bawling for way too long. Legit, like dry eyes. You've been stabbed in the back. You have been mistreated. You've been used up. You've been sucked dry. I've seen this happening a lot. And this is what's so weird, okay? You notice that since things have gotten really hard, since, the beginning of like 2020 and everything, I mean, I had it happen to me too. You'll have people come along and you think, oh, well, this is my refreshing person during these hard times. And it's a user, a user. Yeah, Page of Cups, reverse, Messenger of Water. Exactly. And it's like, life is hard enough, isn't it? Everything is hard right now in the world. We have these big powers that be playing with us like little puppets, and we all feel like we're overworked, underpaid, exhausted, and we're just wanting to be able to provide for our kids, those of us that have them. It's just not easy. It is not easy. And it looks like in the middle of all of this universal, worldwide chaos. It's almost like, where is that card? Yeah. I was going to say, it's almost been like Judgment Day for the human race the last few years, you know? It's like the great creator is testing the hearts of all men. You know, even the large, you know, oligarchies and conglomerates and corporations and big rich elites, they're being tested too. They may think they're getting away with stuff, but they're being tested too. And, you know, everything that can be shaken will be shaken. And all of our condition of our hearts are being tested right now. And the sad thing is the true colors have really come out of a lot of people in the last few years, hasn't it? Like those you thought you could count on have turned on you, or those you thought you could count on left you high and dry, or stabbed you in the back, or broke your heart. And the sad thing is people that you never ever thought in your wildest dreams. It can be close family members, it can be a sibling, it can be a long-term best friend or a love relationship partner, has actually left you so heartbroken. Wands reversed. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles reversed. High Priestess. Yeah, you've had a lot of secrets you've been dealing with. I think the truth has finally come out. And it is just, who knows how long you dealt with something before you found out the truth. And, you know, it sucked the life out of you. You know what I mean? Like, God, who was it? I think it was another reading. I think it might have been Gemini or someone who, like, you know, they had been, like, sucked up financially even. Maybe it was Aquarius. But financially sucked up. Like, just... It definitely looks like you have been through a lot. But I got 3 of Cups at the top. And then I've got this here. And this is all future stuff, okay? I really do think that despite all the bullshit you've been through, if you've kept your heart in the right place, you know you've stood in your integrity. You know you've been trying to do the right thing, even though people have been hurting you. And all you've wanted is fairness and justice and truth, and you love on people, and you know, you give too much and everything. You're learning how not to overgive, I'm sure. You're having to refill your own reserves. So long as you can stay tender-hearted, you have love there. Just open your eyes to it. Someone either will or already has, and you can't see it, is right in front of you, that loves you deeply and truly. And you can have, I mean, this is celebration, this is reunion, this is weddings, okay? And then this sweet, sweet offer, you know, I think you have so much beauty in front of you. Just let your heart be open to receive it. Let this intense Scorpio energy that can actually be destroying so much, because with this T-square, with this eclipse, it's either going to make or break relationships. There's no in between. You know, it's either you're going to protect what you value or you're going to cut off what you don't. I love you. I bless you. Until next time.